Hi guys, welcome back to Laura's Box channel. If it's your first time just joining this channel, this is Laura's Box YouTube channel. Please use the subscribe button that you're looking at right now and watch the videos, comment. It's an interactive page, and share our videos please if you can. Also follow us on Instagram, Laura's Box, Twitter, Laura's Box. That's if you want to go to watch most of these videos, the Ultimate Love Naija show snippets. You can go to my Instagram page. There you'll find the videos, because I cannot upload any videos here on YouTube. All right, let's just like do a very quick recap of what happened over the weekend till Monday. So of course they were trying to, like I told you guys in the last video, they had a cultural Asha challenge where they had to, like, you know, display this Asha cultural heritage, and they've been practicing for it. So all of a sudden, I think there was an advert break, and they came back and we just saw Bolani and Precious. So we just heard this noise, like shouting and everything, and Precious was like, no, I had to tell her my mind, she cannot continue. You know how it is now, they just would fight over one thing or the other. Then they had a gele challenge where they told the ladies in the house to, they brought a gele, no gele, a tie. The Igbos call it ichafu. So a tie where they brought in a scarf and told the men to tie the scarf on their partners. And at that time, Chris didn't have a partner, so you know, they told her to be the judge. Like, so she's gonna choose the best gele, and the winner is gonna go to the love nest. So of course they're tying and everything. So she chose her top 5. They chose her top 3 and chose the first position. And the first position went to Bola. That is Bolani and Arnold. And they had to go spend 3 days at the love part. And that one, of course, on that round was problem with Rosie telling Kachi that what's her name, that Chris cheated. Chris had to put Nkechi there because Nkechi is a friend and she's very upset about it. Cherry was so upset that this is very bad and she needs to go and confront Chris. And Chris was just there like, I don't get what they're talking about, you know. I was given the task and Auntie changed the rules. She told me to just select whose hair ties sat properly, and I did it. I really don't care what they say, you know. I don't care. I've said I've done my mind, and that's it. That's it, you know. That's it. It's like, so I don't care what they're saying. You know how it is now. Then all of a sudden, Sylvia and Jerry, they're talking again in the room, and Sylvia came again and asked Jerry the same question. And so I just want to ask you a question. Do you like me? And Jerry was like, we've talked about this before, so you're saying you don't want me? Okay, no problem, I accept. As God would have it, new love guest came in. We have 3 new love guests. Meriting from Akwa Ibom, a 32-year-old economist and model, and Chrisville is a 33-year-old fitness entrepreneur from, I don't know, some southwest states though. And we had Chidi Banks, an Igbo guy, 34-year-old HR business and entrepreneur. And they came in. Chris was sleeping, and Jay quickly ran to Chris and, you know, told her to wake up, that wake up, we have new guests, new distraction, tie their belt. Like, you know, when somebody comes and wakes you up and say, come, oh, fish don't land, can't chop your own, oh. And that was so thoughtful of him, like really, really nice. It was very sweet of him. And immediately they came, Sylvia ran. Sylvia was like, thank God. And she ran to the Chidi guy. I was like, I don't suffer. I have suffered. If you know what I've been going through, come, let's talk. Jerry quickly collected the meriting girl, and we're talking, and she dragged Chidi outside. And Chidi, just promise me you'll be my partner. I have suffered. If I tell what I've suffered in this house, hey, just promise me, because I'm going to choose tomorrow. Promise me you'll be my partner. I told him I like him, but he said he doesn't like me. Thank God you came in. And you know, they talked, and she was just talking while Jerry was talking to Mary. Oh, do you want water? Everything that Jerry could not do for Sylvia, Jerry did for Meriton. Do you want water? Oh, you want the slippers? So let me get the slippers for you. Oh, you want to, like, see Jerry, oh, see the Jerry that we thought didn't have one single romantic streak in him, doing things for Meriton. And in my mind, I was like, So Jerry really chose this Meriton over Sylvia because, first of all, if now fine, Sylvia fine past Meriton. Spoken English, Sylvia at least she has this. She speaks better than Meriton. Like, so I think that what she's saying, like, but and because Jerry is very finicky, so you're like, okay, this guy is very finicky. Like, does he really like this girl? If you ask me, I just felt like, well, he had no other choice. He just couldn't, you know, when you cannot swallow your pride and say, Sylvia, please come back. He had to just make do with, what's her name, with Meriton. So Rosie was just looking confused. After a while, Rosie went to tell Kachi that Chidi told her that she disappointed him because they connected outside. So why didn't she wait for him? And Kachi was like, let me go and punish him. Like, Rosie was just saying that Chidi said he's confused. We connected outside. Why didn't I wait for him? And you know, blah 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 blah. That's what happened. Then they had a party. The party is called the Exes party. So that's like, you know, the kind of party we have in Big Brother Nigeria. They would have theirs every Friday 9 p.m. for 90 minutes, and DJ wasn't bad. It was really nice. Rosie and they be shaking their bum bum. Ah God, if I come back to this life again, if there is one thing I must have, my head is just stopping me. It's not easy to be fine. If there is one thing I must have when I come back to this world again, I want big bum bum, big EKB. World will not be held in Lagos. Hi, I was just like, God, why? What is my crime? Am I not your child? See Rosie's bum bum. Rosie has clear skin. Rosie have good boobs. Rosie has bum bum. Like, God, am I not your child? Why? Why? I want EKB. Ah, anyway, moving on. See Rosie and AB shaking their ass. Then Precious and David doing this synchronized dancing. Hey, those ones, they can dance. Apparently, David is a trained dancer. But I don't know where Precious learned that one from. Those guys can dance, like, really effortlessly flexible. So party went on. Sylvia was just with Chidi. After the party, Sylvia was just talking, just acting drunk. She was just talking to Chidi, blah blah blah. The next morning they were talking that Sylvia and Chidi was like, you know, I'm not sure I want to couple up with you. I still want to wait. At that point, Chidi had gone to talk to Meriton. They had a speed date, and Chidi was trying to tell Meriton that, you know, that if they are coupled up, we will not be in this situation. Maybe they just want to use us. And Meriton was like, well, I'm sorry that I've given him I've given Jerry my word that I would be his number one and everything. But Chidi was trying to, like, you know, twist Meriton into choosing. And Meriton was like, you know what, if you tell me to choose 3 names, I would put your name there. Chris Vio, the male Chris, was already vibing with the female Chris. And after a while, Chris called Pressure in the kitchen and said, you know what, I had a dream. That she actually had a dream like last week where the Holy Spirit showed her that her husband's name is Chris, you know. And she was like, wow, like, this is like a confirmation of the Holy Spirit. I'm like, oh, everybody in this house is always dreaming. Everybody. Someone should come and dream for me that I bought a house in my name and bought my LX570 and got a new job, and Laura's box has become the biggest thing in town. Someone should come and see that dream, because they always dream me. Who else had a dream? So somebody else had a dream. Anyway, when I remember, I'll tell you guys. So Chidi and Sylvia, they were talking outside, and Chidi was now telling Sylvia that, see, that, you know, we met outside, we went on a date. I called you after our last date. I called you a number of times and you didn't pick my call. I sent you messages and you didn't respond. And Sylvia was like, it's not what happened. I had to go to my auntie's house. In fact, I'm not going to even get money. I'm not going to get money again. I not get data for phone. I didn't have data. I didn't have call credit. I could not call. I could not respond. I'm very sorry. You know, I have feelings for you, Chidi. I have feelings for you. Don't you have feelings for me? Chidi, tell me you have feelings for me. Tell me you have feelings for me. Yes, you know it's you. It's because you're not here. I went with Jerry. If you were here, you know it's you. And Chidi was like, but you blanked me. Anyway, she worked her charms on the guy, and the guy was like, okay, don't worry, it's fine, and you be my number one. Promise me I'll be your number one. You be my number one. Don't worry, it's fine. When I come out, tell her you're my number one. But you see, that means we have to continue from where we stopped. He now asked them, I think they've watched a bit of the show. He now asked Sylvia and said, so what happened? Did you have anything to do with anybody in this house? Did you know Jerry inside this house? Sylvia said, no, I only met Jerry inside the house the day we came. I've never met him before, which was very contradictory to what she told Arnold, that there was something that happened between her and Jerry outside the house. Before then, Kachi was asking Chidi, I was like, how far now, any news for me? And Chidi was like, yes, so that your markets don't come, and you know you are strong outside, but you need to like buckle up your game, you need to increase your game. And Kachi was like, okay, that's fine. And so it was time to get message from home in the chat room. It wasn't shown on TV, but I streamed to watch, and I would just point out the significant ones. So the message from home, where David's sister was like, David caused a lot of problem, that everybody was just calling her phone, that was going on. But David is an adult, so whatever it is he wants to do, if David says that the girl is with, the girl he wants to be with, that's his business. Precious mom was just like, and you know, well, my daughter is an adult. If the guy she says she wants to do it is who she will be with, no problem, I will support her. You know, she didn't sound excited, she didn't even mention his name, she just like, she was not happy. And even Precious, she's a very smart girl, Precious knew, and she was confused. Omi Conle, she heaved deeply. I think that's the pronunciation of Omi Conle. And she wanted to cry, she held it, she cleaned her eyes, and she went in. Of course, you can tell when your parents are not pleased. Rosie's brother was like, you know, Rosie, that your kind of person is someone who you like guys who are very driven. And I'm like, is he trying to say Kachi is not driven? You like guys who are very driven. And Rosie, see, it is not a do or die affair. You don't have to. If you don't find love outside, come out, you're going to find love. Of course, that one I've already said is mine. They don't want Kachi. Louis' mom told Louis to take care of Jennifer, that she likes Jennifer, and Louis should show her more love. You should listen to her, you should show her love. Wake up in the morning, tell her you love her, show her love. Ike's mom said, oh, I love my daughter-in-law Teresa, I love her, I can't wait for her to come back, for you people to come back, and you people to win the money. Oh, my daughter-in-law. Teresa's mom said, oh, I love Ike, he's such a mature young guy. And you know, Teresa, I have an advice for you, be submissive to Ike, take care of him, because he's the man. I won't pass. Who else? Jerry's auntie, like a mother figure, was like, you see, she likes Sylvia. Sylvia is a very beautiful girl and a very pretty girl. That even in marriages, it's not every marriage that works from the beginning, that you have to work it. So Jerry should be hardworking and put in more effort into that relationship. She believes they will work. And Kachi's mom said, that initially she wasn't happy with how Rosie was treating her son, but by Wednesday she fasted and prayed, and all of a sudden things turned around for her son, and Rosie started showing her son love. That, you know, she's very ready to welcome Rosie as her daughter-in-law and everything. I'm like, they're already fasting and praying, though. So it is even fasting and praying that is working on Rosie's head like this. So that's Bolanle. And also they like Bolanle, and Bolanle's people, they like her. No, they just do Bolanle to, you know, they need to be more patient and learn themselves properly. Who else haven't I called? So of course, Bola and Anna went to the love nest. By the next morning, Michael and Troy think they saw used condoms. Like, who do you think used condoms? I don't know, I don't understand, but they said they saw used condoms in the house. Jay has been talking and saying that Rosie's an instigator, and Bolanle and the likes are foot soldiers. So she instigates, and a foot soldier will take over and do the dirty work for her, and she's just going to be like clean madam, according to, what's it called, according to Jay. Obi and Abi had their fights, and Abi was telling Obi that Obi makes her feel like the worst person in this house, the way he comments about her weight or anything she does, that Obi should not upset her, because she would just go and tell auntie that she wants a voluntary exit, and she wants to check out, and Obi would not know. Obi should not upset her because she's not okay at all. Like, she really went off on Obi that day, and Obi was like, I'm sorry baby, I'm sorry, I didn't mean like that, I'm sorry. So we don't vex me, no try I go ask for voluntary, I go check out, I'm like, I'm sorry baby, it's not. Then Obi was not like, then Rosie should learn to mind her business. Rosie likes to give like Onyome Eliza. Onyome Eliza is like goody two shoes. Rosie likes to give like Onyome Eliza. She needs to mind her business, so or else one day is going to drag her. Then David and Jay, there was this thing we were having in the room where, you know, David likes to talk, doesn't know when to talk about. He likes, to him it's funny, is a comedian, or is the in-house comedian, and they was cracking jokes with everybody. Oh, this is what Teresa does. Oh, this is how Rosie cries. Oh, this is this. Oh, Jay was under pressure because of Nkechi. I think Jay did not take that well, and Jay decided to attack him with what he did to Rosie. And even how the love guests, they were like, Jay is taking it too far. Like, he just brought up the Rosie thing. I was trying to say that what's it called, David is calm, how David said he was going to nominate. He just, you know, apart from trying to chastise David, he was also trying to instigate some things, and that was the same day of nomination. Okay, then I've noticed that there's a clique in the house. So there used to be this clique, not anymore. There used to be a clique of Rosie, Kachi, Obi, and Abi, but that clique, you don't kaput. Then there's a clique of there's a sister clique of Nkechi, Precious, and Chris. How that clique came about, I still do not know till today. Then once in a while, they are what's his name, David and Jay will join the clique. But I would say the clear cut out clique right now is Nkechi, Precious, and David. Right now, Rosie and Bolanle, Obi and Rosie, Tafoy, you know, they again. So that clique died, like, it didn't even last at all. So I'll leave that. Auntie announced that it's time for final coupling. They should get ready, talk to themselves, because this Sunday, that last Sunday, was going to be like the last swap and the last coupling. So, you know, make up your mind, because it's the last for the season. No leave, no transfer. You cannot come again and say, Auntie, I not do. So, you know, you need to make up your mind. It was time for the live show different things, and it was time to couple up. And all couples just maintained their stance, apart from Jerry and Sylvia, who swapped. So Jerry swapped to Meriton, and their stage name is, or their couple name is Jerryton, and Sylvia swapped to Chili Banks, and their couple name is Chivia. And it was time for nomination. Now they change the nomination tactics. You write in a paper, you put in a box. After all this space rubisha, the Kore called, and this is the list of those who nominated on your screen and how they nominated. So I'm sure you're watching it right now. So this is how they nominated themselves. And so that one, making nomination finish now. The next thing, fight. No, don't ask me that foolish question. Now you come my room, tell me yesterday, say you know how to nominate you. Why would I nominate you if you had no preconceived notion? It was Jennifer. You know the Jennifer fights like she grew up in the yard, like completed. I was like, hey God, Louis, Igba Kana, like, you know, when you just want to stay on your own and someone just carries their own wahala and put on your head. And Jennifer was just fighting. Don't tell me that rubbish. And like, Michael, why you go vex and nominate you? Hey, I nominate you, so what happened? I'm not a fear. I'm gonna nominate you again next week. Nothing they happen. The next thing, what happened again? Bolale entered the matter. Now, Bolale just puts herself in a very precarious situation in that house. Like, real Agbaya. That's what she is. Bolale entered the matter, and according to what happened, Jenny was the one who told Bonale that, oh, see what happened yesterday. Michael came to her room and just said that I know you will nominate me. And instead of Bonale to keep it to herself, Bonale went to meet Michael and told Michael, see what Jenny said. Now Michael came and went to meet Louis and said they're facing your babes. And Louis did not even know about all this. He said, I don't even know about this. And the matter escalated, and Jenny was shouting like a rabid dog. Fought Bolale, fought Michael. You are a godman. I tell you something, you go talk. I send you this one. The next thing, Louis came out and I went to her. Can you imagine? Who be Cherry? Who be Cherry? Oh God, I know it's numbers. And because today for this house, Cherry, they insult me. Who be Cherry? That's gonna talk to me. Oh, they held Cherry. Apparently, he said that Cherry called him a bloody liar and told him to go and hold his mad dog. And I'm like, he wished to slap. I'm like, how do you tell someone to go and hold? So after that, Jerry came. Michael, make I warn you. Now call Cherry. Let me warn you. The next time you insult Louis, or the next time you insult Louis, I will not insult you. I go curse, I go wash Michael, I go dry and like clothes for outside. You're crazy. Or this the next thing, fight started though. Obi and Michael had to hold Cherry. and dragged her inside the house. Cherry said, "You are jealous of me, Jennifer." Jennifer said, "Jealous of what? You are a fool. Jealous of what? I will nominate you again." Like it was a real market square. I have a short clip of the video on my Instagram page. You can go and watch. And this was how nomination caused wahala. At one corner was Precious talking and saying she's disappointed that Roxy, which is Rosie and Kachi, put her up. But Rosie said she did not put Roxy, or that she told Kachi not to put them up, but Kachi did, and she couldn't change it. But just like because Rosie told her that everything was fine between them, that's Rosie just being two-faced. I'm like, duh, are you joking? You need to nominate someone else. Like, Rosie owes you zero loyalty. She's free to nominate if she wants to. Yes, I would have wanted her to nominate them, but it's her choice if she wants to. Like, why are you crying? And you know, at the end of the day, David answered that beg. Enough of the wahala. He wants to focus on loving her. He went inside. She sat on his leg, told him that, you know, I forgive you totally. David was like, "Oh, can we now pray now?" She said, "Yes, we're free to pray right now." We talked about how many kids he wants to have, blah 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 blah. Now I realized that anytime there's this David and Precious moment, the entire social media keeps saying, "Oh, they are crooks, they are liars." I'm like, how? Like, why? Are they not supposed to have their moments? Just like every other person, they have their moments in the house. Like, if they are eating, they plan it from home. If they are drinking, they are liars. So at the end of the night, Jay was just singing for Kitchi. After singing love songs for her, he gave her a kiss of the lips, and that was how that one ended. And so Monday morning came, and it was time to cook. I think Teresa and Edu were in the kitchen, and I saw what Teresa was cooking. I almost vomited from where I was watching. Like, it was like dustbin, like macaroni that was soft, soggy. It looked like oats. So I wasn't surprised when quite a number of the housemates refused to eat that food. Some went to eat bread, some had porridge oats. They couldn't eat it. I'm like, Teresa, I need to go back and learn how to cook. You know, food at all. The food wasn't nice. So I think because of that bad food, Chris had to take over the kitchen. It wasn't that time to cook. Chris went into the kitchen and had cooked better egusi. If you see the face of that egusi, even the housemates were just like, this egusi too sweet. I was watching her spicing that egusi, when she spiced the meat with better okporoko, with better ose suka and atarodo, crayfish, seeds. Even me, I was like, no. The way she spiced that meat, nobody needs to tell you say that soup will come out well. Like, she really cooks the hell out. Even the face of the soup was tantalizing, trust me. And so that's Chris View, which is Chris's partner, was just mesmerizing her. We stay with her in the kitchen, we help her to work and do things. Now for Chris View, he talks too much. God have mercy. He talks too much. I think he wants to be on everybody's good book so he doesn't get nominated. But I feel like he's putting his team in a very upfront position. They will definitely nominate him. That one is a no-brainer because he's talking too much. He's on everything. He's in everybody's. So. You know, he wants to act like the voice of reasoning. Meanwhile, his girlfriend too has this very over-bloated superiority of herself. Like, Chris sees herself like the best in her past life. Also, you know, I don't care what people say. Oh yeah, no, I know I cooked so. Oh no, it's just she's so me. I was told that the youth are looking up to me. I was told that I'm an inspiration to many. And it's all my I really no. So you know, those two, they wear themselves off with too much talk. So of course Chris was mesmerizing her. She felt love. She blew kisses and everything. Michael and Cherry, of course, was on the fort this morning. So Michael told Cherry that they need to reduce their PDA, and Cherry asked him why. He said because why has a long tail and 2 branches. And Cherry went in and was sulking. He came to beg her. She snubbed the guy. Then after a while, she had this talk and everything, and Cherry now said yes, that the way Michael is treating her, like he doesn't want her close to her. And also even Bolanle came to meet her to tell her that why is she not in the drama input. And Michael was like, no, we're still drafting the drama. I'm like, I wonder Bolanle will not put her mouth where it's supposed to be. There's some things you just don't put. You should just put some mouth in everything. When that Jenny Coco thing happened the previous day, Arnold had to intervene, and Arnold went after that and was like, so are you saying Bolanle is a gossip? And Louis said, no, not a gossip. Arnold said, okay, are you calling her a backstabber and a snitch? And he called Bolanle to the room and he sat Bolanle like a principal. He took off his glasses and was like, Bolanle, I've told you before, you know, you need to, like, eat all one leg. He spoke to her like a baby. and told her that in fact I'm ashamed. Bolani asked, what do you mean you're ashamed? Did you catch me with a man? What do you mean you're ashamed? And he walked away from the room. You know, Arnold doesn't even like wahala, so Bolani just keeps bringing his leg out. Everything. If they are calling those that are fighting for food, Bolani is there. They are calling those that them say Bolani is there. Like, where will you just like chill, girl, chill? So Joe was talking about marriage and said, you know, prior to this place, it wasn't ready for marriage because of the kind of marriage he saw with the sister. The sister endured. The sister has been married for 8 years, and it's been 8 years of long suffering. So he wasn't keen on marriage. But right now that he's still in Nkechi, he's ready for marriage, and he's a Pentecostal, but Nkechi is a Catholic, and he would want his kids to be Catholic and to be baptized according to what Nkechi wants. That he feels right now is ready. Bolale was talking to Nkechi. I was like, Nkechi, that's why yesterday night I saw you doing parapor outside. Nkechi said, what is parapor? He said, parapor now, doing meeting with you Precious and Chris. She don't let them take your vote. So I'm like, what's what she's saying? Like, what does she mean? Nkechi was like, no, they can't take my vote, so nothing. That one passed. AB was complaining to her boyfriend about Rosie using her wig. It's on down. Open now said, see, they will leave this house. Don't just leave that your wig. If you say I'm not going to leave them, I'm not going to leave them at all. Should they use my wig? Complain again that somebody used their slippers. I don't know if it's the same Rosie. I can't even say. Now complain again and say, look at her. She said she better pass me because she did walk. She said she better pass me. This house. Now Obi now said, don't worry. We have to tolerate them because we're not tally with them at all. We will tolerate them. Immediately that one finished, Rosie was complaining to Kachi. I was telling Kachi that she can see what Obi is trying to do to AB. That Obi is trying to drag AB away from her and manipulating her so that AB doesn't have any friend, and she's not happy about it. That's very bad. That is bad. That's wrong of him. Obi is trying to stop me from talking to me. AB is my friend and I'm not happy about it. I'm like, okay, they showed Obi and AB, and Obi was like, you see, in this house they're not happy. They're not happy that we're together at all. AB, you see, a lot of female in this house were interested in me. I could see it in their eyes. I saw it in their eyes. They were interested in me. But you know, I did not look at them because me, my mind is for your heart. Your heart is custom made for me. And he was like, he said, yes, baby. Kiss me. Kiss Zaddy. Kiss me. I'm like, look at these two goats. Ew, man. Real man, these two. Like, I don't even get it. How you sit every day and say people are jealous of you, people do not like you, people do not care about you, you are this, you are that. Like, why are you fighting people that are not fighting you? Like, how? Obi has finished AB. They need to take them out of the house because if they leave them here, he has finished AB, and I hope our family members are ready to take Kai away from the shackles of Obichuku. This is what you call an abusive, toxic and unhealthy relationship. It shouldn't exist, honestly. So that one passed. Pressure again was still complaining when she was eating that Rosie nominated her and she didn't expect it at all. Rosie was not talking to Teresa and saying that, you know, she doesn't trust in Nkechi. That it's just today she confirmed that Nkechi is not straightforward, and I'm like, nah, it's not today you confirm. First week, Rosie, you said Nkechi wasn't straightforward. Second week, you told Arnold she wasn't straightforward. You cannot say you just confirm. And it's just that she confirmed that Nkechi is not straightforward at all. The reason I said, yes, I also know that too. That there's just something about her. She's scrawny and everything. Rosie now said, I haven't told Kachi, but I want you and IK. I want you and IK to win this show. And I'm like, okay, that's good. I really don't know what is between Rosie and Nkechi. I know they do not like each other. I feel like Rosie drew the first blood during that coupling, Kachi, J, whatever. But maybe we need to put a boxing ring for the fights. They should fight, let us see. Me, I don't mind. I like to see them fight. I really don't care. So that one passed. Jeritin and Chivia, they went for a mission. So Auntie chose two of them, Jeritin and Chivia, to go on a mission on Monday morning, and she would save one person from the nomination list. So they went on a mission. They came back tired. They said they went to the beach. They did endurance walk, they ran, they cleared dustbin, they did recycling. According to Chili Bank, they said that the physical task they had, they won, but they don't know how Auntie is going to like assess. Auntie has not given the, what's it called, the verdict yet, which she's saving. So they had a competition where the female had to do not a tie for the guys. Ike and Teresa won, so they've gone to the love nest. They'll be in the love nest till Sunday. So guys, that's it for today's recap. They are practicing for a cultural show on Saturday, and the theme for this week is Igbanku in Enugu. They are going to the southeast, so they are preparing, they are planning, and that's it, guys. I have not forgotten. I'm coming to talk about the Roxy and the Fresh David relationship from my own point of view. I'll see you guys soon. Thanks for watching. Bye.